Hi, my name is Skylar Grisaffi, and I'm applying to San Diego State University's Marriage Family Therapy program. In this video, I will be answering the program questions, starting with, tell us what you are most passionate about in becoming a mental health professional, counselor, or marriage and family therapist. I'm most passionate about becoming a marriage and family therapist because I want to be able to uplift people so that they can live healthy and positive lives. I specifically want to avenue into LGBTQ+ specialized therapy and counseling in order to aid in the mental health and well-being of the queer community. In this rapidly changing and advancing society, I really feel as though our mental and physical health practices aren't moving fast enough to support the nuances of the health of the LGBTQ+ community. Therefore, I want to begin to forge more queer-aligned spaces for mental health support as a bisexual person myself. I have even experienced what going through therapy is like as a queer person with a heterosexual therapist, and there is just a lack of understanding surrounding my own queer experiences. But besides that, at the end of the day, the crux of why I'm passionate about entering this field is to help others. I really have been drawn to helping people emotionally, as a shoulder to cry on, or a friend when someone needs support, or being someone's confidant. And I really feel as though those signs throughout my life have pushed me towards the pursuit of my psychological career. All right, and moving on to the next question, which is, what do you most want to learn in your choice of program? I would most like to learn about how to become a therapist in an ethical and culturally knowledgeable way. As a future therapist, I'm committed to creating a space that fosters practices tailored to my clients' cultural needs and principles. And as a white person pursuing this profession, I understand that I need to be intentional and mindful when it comes to helping clients who have different cultural practices and life experiences because of their own intersectional identity. Because San Diego State University's Marriage and Family Therapy program is dedicated to providing their students with knowledge and tools to enact culturally responsive therapeutic practices, I'm looking forward to equipping myself with this information to provide the space that will be the most beneficial for my patients and clients. And then building off of that, I'm looking forward to learning on how to apply what I learned in the classroom to real-life therapy scenarios and sessions. It's one thing to learn about assessment, diagnosis, treatment, de-escalation in a classroom, but to apply it when one-on-one with a client is a whole nother element. I appreciate that SDSU's Marriage and Family Therapy program is committed to providing hands-on practice early on so that students will continuously learn how to grow as a therapist throughout this process. And finally, the last question. What do you imagine at this time will be your contribution to working with others to provide them with helpful mental health services? I feel as though my history as a queer activist will be incredibly helpful in my future career as an LGBTQ+ specialized therapist. I'm committed to consistently advocating for my queer clients and patients and continuously learning about the queer community, including current events, legislation, pop culture, etc. On top of that, I am active in other social justice movements, which overall expose me to a wide array of different people, points of views, and experiences, allowing me to have an open mind. I also feel as though, as someone who is Generation Z, we are more conscious and aware of an individual's background, identity, and experience, which all factor into their mental health and well-being. My own intersectional identity as a queer feminine person who has lived through their own strenuous life experiences, challenges, and who's gone through therapy themselves will help in my understanding an empathetic response to a person's own experiences and identity that help shape and affect their own mental health. On top of that, and overall, I'm committed to providing a safe environment in which others feel supported and healed, but also empowered and emboldened to pursue what is best for them and their mental health. Yeah, and that's it. I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to hearing back. Thank you again.